Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Darkest Dungeon episode 26. We're gonna do the hag fight. Now I know I postponed this for like 8 episodes because I wanted to get my like weapons and stuff higher. So now that I had the opportunity to do that, I went ahead and spent all my money on increasing these guys' skills instead of their weaponry. And now I have no means to increase their weaponry, so they're still 3-3 in weapons and armor, which you might think completely defeated the entire purpose of stalling. And it did, but we're gonna do this now anyway, because, you know, we need 4 anti-venom for sure. There's lots of lots of blight-causing things happening here. 3 medicinal herbs. I'm gonna overpack, because it's a boss. 1 holy water is enough, though. And that many torches should suffice. Let's take 1 more holy water. And we'll embark. Our team consists of our Hellion, me, Sunburned Albino, the Grave Robber, our Master Cujo, the Hound Master, and our Bachwamer.
Together, we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
Which I still need to name. I remember.
The wild corruption here.
I don't know what I'll name them yet, though.
Form both wretched and malevolent.
Alright, so the boss could either be here or it could be here. I'm gonna bet that it's over to this way. Alright, instant use of holy water. Is that a negative quirk or is that stress heal? Or is it a buff? Or is it a positive quirk? It is a positive. Mankind Hater, that's really good for you, actually. Especially coming up against the hag. Aha, Blighted Giant. I've seen you before, but not during this playthrough. This is gonna be fun. Well, you need to die. The Blighted Giant, if I recall, isn't that tough. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Let's throw a dagger at you. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Thank you. Thank you. So my team has mark stuff. So I got vulnerability hex for Bachwamer to use on the hag. Which we'll probably mark this guy and just beat the shit out of him too. Your stun resist is 70. I gave Master Cujo the stun amulet, plus 30% stun skill chance, which puts my 154 base up to 184. Which means even though this guy's stun resist is 70, I have a 100% chance to stun him. I was kind of hoping that the same thing would apply to the hag, because I think the hag stun resist is 100, so I could still have like an 84% chance to stun her, but it might be 200, and so that might, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Your bleed resist is pretty low. Max damage plus the bleed, I like that. Let's go ahead and make you vulnerable. Sure, you can resist the debuff, see if I care. I upgraded vulnerability hex to its maximum, so it has the 129 base. And now that you're marked, this should do more damage. And it did, I guess. And now that you're marked, this will do more damage. I mean, I could have gone for another stun. It still would have had like a 74% chance to hit. Maybe I should have done that, but let's see if we can debuff him. We did. And I suppose 48 health still is, that's a tall order to try to kill you at this point. Let's just stack up bleed. You're probably going to attack. I mean, you're going to attack. Let's see what you do. Confusion Spores. Alright, what's the debuff? Lowers our accuracy and moves us all around. Well, that's kind of annoying, but that's not terrible. You've got like a high damage move. So I'm glad you didn't use that. Alright, yeah, sacrificial stab. Alright, he needs to die this turn, which with 8 damage means, yeah, you're gonna die. So that's fine.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Good stuff, good stuff. You move all the way back now. I've also tailored my formation to account for the fact that one of us is going to immediately go in the pot as soon as the hag fight starts. I assume it's going to be you. I assume it's going to be Viking Cameltoe. Or at least I would hope that it's you. Because you have the most health, so you can stay in there long enough for me to kill the hag. Plus, you're the only one of us without any mark bonus damage skills. But even if you're not the one, like, you'll be in the front slot. We've got Iron Swan with you, so you can still do some pretty good damage there. And actually, if it bleeds, we'll hit the hag, too. But yeah, pretty much anybody goes in the pot, I have a strategy in place.
Spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Alright, still nothing. Yep, good scouting. I wish you had held off until I got here to scout so I can make sure that that's the boss room, but it's pretty likely that that's the boss room. What is your trap? Yours is 100, nice. That's right, because I did give you the survival guide, which increases your trap disarm as well.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I need those portraits. Let's get rid of that. Probably should have gotten rid of the citrine. In fact, I absolutely should have gotten rid of the citrine. That's too late for that anyway. Alright, too late for whatever. Oh, come on, scout for me. You better scout when I get to this room, or I'm going to be upset. Let's see, you can disarm this again. Oh, yeah. Everybody's all good in terms of stress heal.
Find victory.
Yeah, get rid of citrine for the more valuable version of that. Of course I got rid of the holy water. I can't give anybody a positive quirk here.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Okay.
Require
Oh, they're surprised. We can take care of these 2 back units, hopefully, before they get to do anything. Oh my god, Sunburned Albino's got this shit on lockdown. Yes! Bleeder. Alright, and now we can harry and you'll die. And nobody needs to be healed, so you just vulnerability hex this one. I find it strange that you got to go before the Acolyte, but, you know, whatever, man. Oh, yeah, resist those blights. That's right. Keep them coming. All right, your protection being lowered. Or just kidding. That's not what vulnerability hex does. That's right. That's, well, I don't know. Well, whatever. I could have sworn that it lowers protection. Oh, well. Yep, that's why I gave you the Eldritch Slayer's Ring. You cannot throw a dagger at the front unit, but you can use Pick to the Face to do, if you want to do no damage. You could blight him. I do have extra blight skill chance, which means this is pretty likely to hit. That's correct. 4 damage and 4 damage, 8. So we need to do 8 damage to you if we want you to not continue being alive. Well, that also is a solution to that problem. Alright, you can self-heal, so heal you. Good resist. I'm still holding off on raising his word reconstruction skill any further, because that would increase the bleed percentage chance by 10%, which is bullshit. I guess. It does kind of make me wish that, well, actually, just in general, I wish that his stun didn't, or I wish his stun worked in the back. It's kind of dumb that it doesn't. Like, having a stun that only works in the front 2 slots when pretty much most of your other attacks don't work in the front 2 slots is... it's a bit not cool. Alright, 8 damage. Self-heal, please. And you will die of blight. when it is your next turn. Heal yourself for 2? That would be kind of pointless if you bled yourself, I gotta say. Your bleed... Oh, but your bleed resist is 80, so you actually can't bleed yourself. So you might as well do it. Because it's a 69 base.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I do want that holy water. What's everybody else's bleed resist? Your bleed resist is 60, so there's a 9% chance you'll get bled at any given time. For you, there is no chance, even if I increased the power. For you, there's no chance as well. In that case, I probably should upgrade the skill. Because everybody's bleed resist is so high. It's like, what's the point of not doing it? Well, we didn't scout, but it's time to camp.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay. If in position 1, yes. Alright, that's good for you. Assuming you don't get... That's in case you aren't the one that gets thrown in the pot. Therapy dog doesn't matter. Hound's Watch is pretty necessary to use. Let's see. Night moves. Just 30% scouting chance. That would have been great a little while ago. Dark Strength. 1 companion, 20% damage for 4 combats. I don't want to go all in on your damage, because you might be the one in the pot. Increase your strength. That way when you try and stun the hag, it'll also, like, do damage, too. And that should be alright. I guess we'll use night moves just in case we have the chance to scout after we're done camping, which I'm pretty sure we don't. But if we did... And let's rest. If I use medicinal herbs, does that counteract the negative effect of this? Although, why ask that question when if I'm not in position 1, why I even would have the buff? Because then this buff wouldn't even exist, so what's the point? Like, I would have to commit to not utilizing this at all properly. Which would be dumb. If she gets spit out of the pot, she will be spit out in position 1. So that doesn't matter. I mean, I would have preferred that you don't do that to me. Fuck you. Throne Dagger doesn't miss. At least it's not going to anymore. Ah, good dodge there. You need to stun this guy. That's for damn sure. And let's Abyssal Artillery, since nothing else will do anything. And if it bleeds, this one. Bleed! Come on now, bleed. Oh, good. Alright, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Your stun resist is 110. We could probably still stun you. I love crits. I'm a really big fan of them.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's lower your dodge. I'm not sure if it was high to begin with, but now it's low. Bleed him. Your speed is 1. Like, we're gonna be faster than you. Come on, stun lock him. Ah, that's right. You have like a double buff now? You do. Your stun resist is 150. We still have a 34% chance to stun you, but I'm not going to take it. Obviously. Let's just do our 1 damage. And debuff you even further. Now if we miss, something's wrong. Alright. In which case, you are marked, so this will do more damage, and we'll bleed you. Oh, look at that. Are you a beast? You are, that's why. I do bonus damage to marked and beast, and you're both. That's so good. Alright, you adrenaline rush, because this guy's going to be dead, and maybe that'll carry over into the boss fight.
Death by inches.
Nice.
As the light gains purchase,
Alright. Yep, 2 rounds. Yep, we are going to...
this is made clear.
have this buff, this Adrenaline Rush buff, in the hag fight. It is the hag fight. Good. Don't go first. Thank you. You're not going to go first. That's great. What is your speed? 6? Okay. So it's good that it makes sense that I would be faster than you then at that point. Your blight resist is 80. I'd rather just throw daggers at you and hope for crits. Okay. Oh, your stun is 120. We have a 64% chance to stun you. But you do get 2 actions per turn, so what really does that help? I mean, maybe we can just prevent you from putting me in the pot, and then you, like, bypass that phase and just start using, like, meat tenderizer and stuff. Which that would be very helpful. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Nope, into the pot. And, yep, for your transgressions, you get to go in the pot. I would have preferred he not be the one that goes. But at least being in the 3rd slot, we can still... You're just human, okay. We can still do some stuff. Let's lower your dodge, which would be great, and also mark ya. Your debuff resist is only 60. So it sucks that didn't work. I guess. Iron Swan, crit mod 6, crit mod 2. 9% chance to crit. 15 to 29 is so good. 10 to 19, though. It's not as good as it could have been. Actually, that was the 2nd worst it could have been, now that I think about it. Alright. I mean, he's gonna lose all his HP in the pod. Then he's gonna come back out. Then if we're lucky, he'll get to go before she does, and he can just self-heal. Or you get to go, and then you can heal him. Which is also possible. But we did lose one of our units that can capitalize on marked. Now you're pretty much just gonna have to sit in there until we're done. 13 to 25. Oh, your adrenaline rush buff is over. That sucks. I can't afford to waste a turn doing that, so. 13 to 25. 9 to 17. I think we do need to get some status effects going here. While you're still marked, which you're no longer marked. Well, in that case, if it's Sunburned Albino's turn next, we'll just use poison darts. But no, we get to mark you again, which is what we'll do. And lower your dodge, please, this time. Thank you. That's great. I mean, we're not having trouble hitting you, but it's nice to know. 18% chance to crit. That's still at the top of your range. That's good. We are not killing her fast enough, though, for damn sure. As opposed to how much health that my dude is losing here. Bleed. Oh, that's a great crit. Plus the bleed. Yeah. Maybe one more attack, you could die. You just heal yourself? That does that? Oh, fuck you. Okay, you're gonna get out of the pot. And it is our turn. We can heal him. Oh, 15. Great job. You're gonna put him right back in, aren't you? That would be great. Oh, shit. Okay, no one's in the pot. You're still marked, so we keep throwing daggers at you. 11 is okay, I guess. And with your bleed being at 3, if it bleeds, we'll add another 3. You will not die. That kind of sucks. Wicked Hat can't be used there. Oh, yeah, you're not even in the front anymore. No wonder your shit is so bad. Can I use medicinal herbs? Okay. All right, yeah, that's actually perfect then. 12. Oh, you even resisted the bleed. Come on now. That had almost no chance of happening. However, oh, you can't use Hound's Rush in the first slot. But I can stun you. Minus 60%, minus 80, but this will inflict more bleed. But that's not good enough. I'd have to do max damage and get the bleed. Except I also that wouldn't work because it only bleeds for 2 rounds. Do the damage. Stun him. Oh my god, 1 HP left. Come on now. Alright, now we get to go. You're gonna die. Because we're gonna use Abyssal Artillery and you're dead.
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
Quickening Satchel. Plus 2 speed, plus 20% move resist. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not that valuable. I already have a life crystal, but I'll take another one, I guess. Let's get rid of these. And we're done. Pretty solid fight, I would say. Alright, we have 2 champions now. And I really gotta name you something now. Plus 15% bleed resist, that's good. Night blindness, that doesn't matter for you at least. Obsessed with sainthood, that's... Clotter is also good for you. You have a 95% chance to resist bleed now. So good for you.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Okay. Well, as long as he's not cooped up in the flagellator for 8 weeks in a row. Another Vestal. Didn't we... Yeah, we did. Yeah, we have Booty. That's right. I forgot. So that all worked out. Don't you have a negative quirk that means that I can't send you to a specific place? I can't have you gamble, but I can have you drink your cares away. And it costs so much, and I don't know why. Is it just because you're level 5? Oh, you're level 5, so you're harder to improve... Oh, Meditator. Well, I mean, I bet that's still going to cost a lot, which is some bullshit. Yeah, that's a load of garbage. Wow. I should have obviously done this before that I did that, but whatever. So I'm to increase the number of slots to 2.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, atomic against the bloodshed.
Alright, no more busts for a while. Also used a bunch of my crests. But we'll get crests to as much as it needs to be for the blacksmith before we get deeds, for damn sure, anyway. Okay, well... Actually, now that I think about it, can we just... Yeah, we can, and we will.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Steel. It's becoming increasingly more valuable to not have people get stressed on missions. So, what's up next? Oh, you want to go to Darkest Dungeon now. What is this? Plus 20% damage, minus 3 speed, plus 10% stress damage. That's still a real good trinket there. Warrens. Yeah, I'm not trying to put you in there, so shut the fuck up. Long mission. Plus 5% protection, plus 10% dodge, and plus 10% stress damage. No. Camouflage cloak, better version of that, pretty much. Let's see. We could go on a long mission for portraits with our newbie team. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Get some of them up there. You know, we have maybe have Charters and Guideville in the first 2 slots, and then we have Booty bringing up the rear, and push it. I made 2 shit kind of suck, so maybe we'd better off with the Gresslet in the 3rd slot. Yep, third. Everything can be used except uppercut. I gotta give you a new skill. Probably hook and slice would be the one that we would... Or finish him would be what we'd replace uppercut with. Let's do that right now. Go on then. Guild. Gresslet, go in there. Don't upgrade him yet. Just get rid of uppercut and unlock finish him. Well, maybe we should upgrade him. I mean, he's gonna go on a long mission. Collect bounty. I prefer somebody else use the marking skill if we're gonna have Gresslets. That's why. That. You lower the protection, I see. But in that case, it's like, yes, I will increase that for you. Okay. Oh, we have Merskat too. But I think we're gonna go these three plus Booty. Then when these three, when these three get done, we'll dismiss them, replace them, and then Booty and Merskat will be at the upper end of things. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.